been a minute since I've been on live here. Been just busy and it's cold and nasty, and I haven't been on live in a while. But I'm gonna give you a couple tips of what you can do when this cold, nasty weather comes. I know everybody, just about in the country, it's cold and nasty, so you can get out, and not too many people are going to be out fishing, but we can take care of our fishing gear right now, especially our reels. This time of year, I like to oil up my reels. Got a few cold, ugly days, so I'm going to be inside, so it's a good time to get out and oil up your reels. And what you'll use first of all is I got this oil with this little long stick on it. It's the best thing because you can get into really tight places, really, really tight places, and you can oil up your stuff. I got this little tool kit here my granddaughter got me that has all different kinds of tools so you can tighten up your screws. You always want to make sure your screws are tight, excuse me one sec, so you can we don't want to lose a screw. Oh. We were fishing this past weekend and my grandson lost a screw and we lost the spool, so part of fishing. But anyway, well, I'm going to show you how I oil up my reels. There's no right way, no wrong way, as long as you get some oil on. First thing I like to do is to take the spool off. You just unreel the cap here on the top. When I got it apart, I like to clean mine, and this is how I clean it. Right there on the top, you just take your Q-tip, rub around on there. Make sure you get any dirt that you can see out of there. Just, get it off. You do that one. And then on here, same thing on this top. You just clean that top off. Boom. Underneath, I clean. Anything I see where something dirt can hide, I get it cleaned up so that it's nice and clean. And so when we're fishing. Now, as you notice here, as you reel, you'll see your stem here goes up and down, up and down. So when it gets all the way up, then that's when I like to take this oil. You pull the cap off of it. Now you can get this into really, really tight spots. So you just drip a little bit right around this base here. Now that's going to go slide right down that rod when we reel it. And all you do is just reel. Now that's going up and down that rod, getting that all nice and lubed up. And that's going to help it stay and last long for us. This is how you keep your reels lasting for a long time, by taking care of them. And that's an easy way to take care of them. Just putting a little oil on them. You'll be surprised how it makes them work better and how much longer you'll get out of watching it. Thanks everybody for joining in and watching me. Now we get that cap back on. I like to take the handle off. You take your handle off right here. We'll get that baby off. Pull our handle out. And there again, we got two sides that the handles can go in. So we're going to pop this off. And we're going to put a little oil right around both of those. And make sure that handle stays nice. Same thing on this side. I even like to put a little on this little stem here. Just put a little on each one of those deals. And now when I put it back inside there, it's going to oil inside of it too. And that'll help protect it. Because I fish in all kinds of weather. It can be raining. That's all we get down here in Georgia's rain. When I lived in Oregon, we got snow, but no snow down here. So you're fishing in the rain, you want to protect your gear. That way, that's what that does. It you got oil on everything. Now, we're not going to get any rust. Now, you'll see how nice that feels. Feels really good. But we still got some moving parts you want to put a little oil on. Most of the time, we don't think about it. As you can see here where your bail flips back and forth, those move. So I just put a little drip down there. That one. That one. And then you go back and forth with them. That'll work that oil down in there, and it'll protect them from the weather. And also on your line roller here, that rolls too, so you want to put a little on each side of that. And now next time you reel it in, it'll move around in there, and that'll keep that protected. I mean, just 3 or 4 minutes, and you have a good job. Your reel's protected. You're gonna get more life out of it, and That's what you want. We want things to last because they don't build them like they used to. That's for sure. Now, if you have a bait caster, same thing. Any moving parts that you can get oil to, put a little oil on them. Hi, Lou. Um, Cassidy, hi. Hi, and thanks everybody that's watching. We're going to put a little oil on this part right here. This cap. You take this cap off, put a little oil under there. You got to be careful when you take those off so you don't lose any pieces. Put a little oil around there. Put your cap back on. The clicker here, we're going to put a little oil on that. On both sides, so click it up, put some oil, and then click it down, put some more oil. There we go. Johnny, hello. Good job. You love fishing. I do too. I hope you subscribe to my channel. If not, take a look at it and you'll see I love fishing. I fish all the time. This other little thing here, my granddaughter got this for me for Christmas. It's a little tool kit, and what I use, I keep this with me in case I get a loose screw or something. And you know, it's got every bit known to man in it. You just pop that baby out, put it in your handle, and tighten up all your screws. That's what I do when I'm oiling mine. I check all the screws and make sure they're loose, make sure they're tight so you don't lose one. You don't want to get out there and lose a screw. Worst thing ever. So just check all those. You got your little kit like this. Just keep it in your fishing bag. That's where I keep mine, so I don't have to look for it. And if I get out there and need it, I have it. So we got that back in there now. Gotta make sure we get this all back in there. Can't lose that because my granddaughter got it for me. Now I'm going to show you a trick to get some line off. We all hate pulling that line off when you get ready to put some new line on. But here's a real easy trick to do it. Get you everybody's got a drill. Take your drill, get your toilet paper, the inside of the toilet paper holder. Put your cut in it. And now we just take the line and put in it. And all you got to do is just wrap it around a couple times with your hand to get it started. Oop, yep, I wrapped it the right way, wouldn't it? Well, come on now. I can just put a knot in the end of it, and that'll make it hold. Just so once you get a couple wraps on, then you don't have any problem with it holding. You can see right there, it just reels it right off. Rolls it all right off. That way you're not pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. I know I got a couple of big reels, and it takes forever to pull all the line off. This right here gets it right off. Right off. And then when you're all done, it makes it easy for that too. You'd be the end of it, and you just have the end of it. And now all you got to do is grab it and pull it off. That's ready to go in the garbage, and no cleanup. And now you're ready to put your new line on. I hope everybody picked up a few tips from this. It's cold down here in Georgia, but I think I'll be out trying to fish tomorrow, maybe in the middle of the day when it warms up a little bit. We've been in the 20s for the last few days, so 20s and 40s. So hopefully, I'm not sure what it is supposed to be tomorrow, but hopefully it's a little bit warmer and I can get out and get in there and get some fishing. Appreciate everybody that watched. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and do a lot of fishing. You'll have a lot of fun and you'll enjoy it. So everybody have a good rest of their day. It's late down here in Georgia. If you're somewhere else in the rest of the country, you know it's still early. We're about 4 o'clock, I think, down here. So everyone have a good afternoon and evening, and we will see you again maybe tomorrow. If I get out fishing, I will try to go live. Well, I guess if I can ever get off here. Oh, there we go.